your actual paperwork at one point. And
Oh, I know who this is. Yeah. I know who this is now.
okay. So, when you were like, you kind of slid past the proffer thing to me, right? And I was kind of like, huh? Because I know in your own case, you went in on your co-defendant that had the proffer that ended up snitching on you.
Hmm.
Why didn't you really address that in the Rollo situation?
Well, because he admitted that he cooperated. That was the thing, is when I spoke to him, it wasn't a matter of did he give a proffer. It was a matter of what information he gave. So he said, yes, I gave the proffer, but I was trying to give false information because I had somebody willing to take the charge. Versus and mind you, I never even really like went off on my co-defendant. I used to have a lot of hatred for my co-defendant in prison and hope that I ran into him. But when I got out, I looked him up at some point in time, and I saw that he had a daughter. He had a regular job, and he wasn't putting on the front like he was a gangster. My co-defendant ended up getting brought up when somebody else started covering my case, and that's how all of his information got put out. I never actually blasted my own co-defendant. But as far as the Rollo situation, it wasn't a matter of if he gave a proffer. It was the information that he actually gave. And he was saying, yeah, I was trying to give them information, but it was fake shit. I was going to make up a whole story and pay somebody to take it. And they said that the feds weren't even interested in his story. They wanted to know about the murders and the shootings.
So let me ask you this then, because in the transcripts that was dropped from John Doe, it goes into detail saying that he talked about multiple different things in the city. The paperwork that was dropped that supposedly had been from the FBI said that he ain't even say nothing about that. He only talked about himself. You don't think that was strange when technically from the definition of a proffer is to tell the whole story truthfully and it can't be used against you?
Well, that was the thing, is the negotiations of his proffer were already broke because of the lawyer that he had, because the lawyer was alleged to be his plug. So they already weren't cooperating with the grounds of the proffer. Now, what you're relating, what you're saying is when it said that he knew about heroin, methamphetamines, this, that, and the third. And the thing is, that wasn't the prosecutor saying that. That was his own lawyer saying that. So his own lawyer was trying to make it sound like, yeah, he knows about this, he knows about that, this and that. And the next thing they said was, well, he's not answering questions.
So, but in that, and this another thing, right? So the lawyer that was saying that at the time in that hearing is his lawyer today. It's not even a lawyer that was accusing to be like part of the whole situation. So you don't think that's strange for that lawyer just to throw that out there if that really wasn't part of it?
Well, that was the lawyer that took over for him. So his initial lawyer wasn't trying to have him speak on the supplies, the this and that, the how, because essentially they're saying it was coming from him. When he got the new lawyer, Brian Steele was trying to make it sound like Rollo was fucking Batman to make him look good in the court. And the most important thing that I was looking for was because we don't have the access to everything. And I hit John Doe up, and John Doe was kind of reluctant to send me the paperwork. You know, this was the same guy that was trying to sell me the paperwork initially. So he only sent me so many documents. I did the video. He commented on my Instagram saying, I tried to send it to you. I even sent you a video of the conversation. And the fact behind that was he sent me a limited amount of documents, and he sent me a 20-second video that disappears after you listen to it. So with that, I told him multiple times, I can only include the shit that you're willing to give me. He gave me what he gave me, and then that's what I presented on YouTube.
Okay. So just last thing. Well, you say you didn't. I thought you would have had saw the documents. Cause that's really was my thing. Cause I was like, I know 1090J, not the one I watch. Is going to co-sign that document. Um, I think you should look at it and then I kind of want to know what you think about it because I called cap on the FBI paperwork. It's document FD 1057. I called cap on it because it's not even the right form as it's showing it's supposed to be, and that's really what I wanted to talk to you about.
Well, I think the biggest, and I mean, you could send me that on Instagram so I can view exactly which one you're talking about. But I think the biggest thing about this case is that the majority of the documents that we're trying to get are all sealed, and we don't have access to it. What I can say is when I spoke to Rollo, I was on the phone while he made calls, and those people didn't know I was on the phone. So I got to hear shit without them knowing that I'm even there. And he did that specifically for me to hear these things. So when he's trying to get this and get that and figure this out and figure that out, I'm hearing these people's what I believe is their genuine reactions, which gave an impression to me. But as far as the specific paper, I haven't heard about any paper actually being fake or anything like that. And that's the hottest thing about it and why I couldn't stamp that he read it, because even those 160 something, 167 pages, I couldn't stamp that that was valid because I do not have access to it. The sealed documents.
Right. And with that, so on Pacer document 666 is a minute, it's not a transcript, but it's in mostly will point out everything that's in that transcript, not in detail though.
Well, what I looked at is the date that those transcripts, the date that happened. When I looked at it on Pacer, the same dates matched up that there was a hearing, and it said that the details of the hearing would be sealed. So I was able to see, okay, something along the lines of what this is saying definitely happened on that day. Whatever the contents of it was is sealed by the government.
Okay. I sent you those documents on IG too, that I'm talking about. And last thing here. So in your opinion, because you stand on it when you call people what you call them. I started watching you really around Boston Richie time. So wouldn't, even though he was trying to run the play, although those documents don't say that's what he was doing, but anyway, he was trying to run the play with the government. Wouldn't that still be cooperating by taking that proffer?
That would still be cooperating, but if he planned it and he had somebody that was willing to take the fall, I would look at that in a different in a different light. Because I broke it down like this. The same thing is if I get caught with a gun and I pay somebody to take that charge for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha. And then
So it's
on
like
that
if
call
it,
No,
if
you're
it,
not.
too.
if
You're not gonna be able to
Wow.
lie to the feds. They're gonna find holes all in your lie. Like you're not gonna be able to lie to no feds. Like
And then nothing on
Okay.
that call, he does call one of his homeboys, his co-defendants, right? Um,
well,
K.
he called more than one.
Well,
That's
I mean,
the
y'all ain't released that part. I think it was
No,
just
yeah,
the.
but that's what I'm saying. There's a couple of things I didn't release, but he called more than one.
Okay, well, the one that y'all actually released, the one that said he was gonna try to take the fall for it, that's not even the same situation with the proffer because that guy is listed on document that he presented as trying to take the fall in December of 2017. So it was kind of like to me, right? Somebody that done read what's available and all that. It was kind of like I felt like it was a play being ran on it because I'm like, well, that's not even the same incident that was been referred to in 2018 with this proffer. So why was that added?
I'm not sure.
Man,
That's
shout
the
out
that's
Mickey
that's the
Truth in this
thing is when he
motherfucker.
first came out with it, he never
Right, check your
identified
back channel.
specifically who he wanted to
I
take the
sent him a
fall.
message too.
And in the story that he gave on his website, it was supposed to be a Mexican
Yeah,
or
ring the
multiple
bell
Mexicans.
for real.
Somebody
Yeah, I
bring up
see him.
AD.
Yeah, I brought him up. I mean, he just in here listening. Probably shout out AD, my brother, community, and this motherfucker. Y'all know what's happening. 1090 Jake in here, man. Remo.
Hey, Dizzy.
You know
Hey,
what I'm
good,
saying?
bro.
Lupe and this motherfucker. What it do, Lupe?
Shit, right here, trying to. Hey, 1090 Jake, follow my new IG, bro. My other one got banned, bro.
Yo, I got you. DM me.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got a question, 1090 Jake, man. Is this really real official? I mean, I'm not questioning challenging you, homie. Don't take it like that. Is this really legit? You know what I'm saying? Paperwork. This is legit documents
On who?
on dude. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude, I mean, you see him, he got his paper and everybody's looking at him as a high public size figure. You know what I'm saying? So is this
Which
really?
excuse me, which dude? Not to cut you off, but we talking about
He
Rallo. We
talking
talking about
about
P.
P.
Okay. The P dude, homie, like the P dude. You know what I'm saying? This
Nah,
real? Is
yeah,
this?
all that. So this is the thing, bro. This is how easy it is. You go on Fulton County Criminal Clerk, you hit search records, you make an account, you type the name into the dude that's dead. It's that easy.
Oh man, damn.
Scroll down to the transcripts, buy the transcripts. You good to go, bro. $30, you can get the whole case like I did. It ain't that hard, bro. This is why people say, "What makes you qualified to to talk about it?" It's like, well, I'm the one that gets it.
I
What am I
will
Oh,
giving
okay.
you?
back that up. I got the same documents.
Yeah, no,
I, I
that's the official paperwork, homie. So all that shit was made up, and that shit was Like I don't know why fucking P said it was fabricated. You
oh,
know what I mean?
okay.
And that's what led to me and Boston Richie's back and forth because he was trying to say shit was fake, and then he was trying to say he gave fake names. Homie, the names you gave are on the fucking witness list. How are those fake names? So it's like,
Oh,
as
okay.
far as P's situation, all of the documents that I have been publicly available since 2010.
Oh, that's right.
No,
Okay.
excuse me, not 2010, 2012 when the case ended. He was re-indicted 3 times. So there's 3 cases.
That's right.
In the
That's right.
third case, that's when the entire case is summarized. But when he
That's
went
right.
down, he got convicted not of the murder, but of shooting the person that died, of shooting P, and then the mall incident.
Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay. All right. Well, it's legit. It's legit paperwork. State of Georgia, right? Okay.
Fulton
All right.
County.
Fulton County. Yep, that is their county. All right. Well, all right. It is what it is.
Hey, Brick baby, look at that follow back, bro. This 415 hollering at you, bro.
What's the deal, baby?
He said, "Following,
Now,
bro."
now I was telling
Oh,
you, follow me back, man. It's 415
well, where at on the IG or on here? I'm
on here.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
following you
yeah,
on IG too. Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
illiterate
Holla.
on this
You
motherfucker. I
just gotta
just
hit
did it
his
right now.
profile, bro. Hit his
Yeah.
profile.
I already
Now I just
did. I
want to
just
say
did it.
415 cool me for sure.
Man, you already know. I'm rocking with the 415, man. The 41510, man. You already know.
Yeah,
Man.
holla.
Hey,
You
so
already know.
y'all see what's going on here, man. Y'all see what's happening, man. This was exclusive, man, with 1090 Jake. Appreciate you for pulling up, homie. Remo, you know what I'm saying, plugging this shit. You understand? I feel like we asked all the questions we could ask. I feel like he didn't get out of character with us. You feel me? He came on here comfortably talking. Him and Wack couldn't really get a discussion going.
I
Wack ain't really feeling it.
I
So
got one question, Rockstar.
go ahead.
Cause I wanted to ring the bell. I was trying to find the bell for what was that young lady name?
Who? Mickey Truth.
Yeah, that's who was going over the other
Man,
paperwork.
she know her paperwork, huh,
Yeah, she
cuz?
go crazy, right? Uh, so that was crazy that she brought that up. Did you see that, Jake, or did you not dig that deep in there? Like when
Nah,
she said
I didn't.
the dude that he was gonna have take the case. See, cause this why I ain't dropped the video taking the apology back, cause I did say something about it. But what I'm telling you is like she's saying that was 2017, then they doubled back for the proffer 2018, but that was already in the paperwork, the person name that he was gonna use to take the case.
Yeah, nah. And I've never seen these two. I'm looking at it right now. I've never seen these two documents. This is
Yeah.
the thing. All the paperwork that I got came from John Doe.
Oh yeah.
Everything I got came from John Doe.
Cause you
Everything
said
that came
most of that shit
after,
is sealed. You said most of it is sealed, right?
the whole damn near the whole thing is sealed. So everything that I used was from John Doe directly. Whatever came after, like the paper, the academics and them posters said, "Oh, this piece of paper is clearing his name." All that. I didn't have that. That shit
Yeah.
came after my video.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I wanted to ask because that just opened my eye because I'm like damn near to the point like, all right, did he? Because a nigga can't leave it up if it is. But then I'm like, bro, this is the whole thing. When you go to jail and you go take the interrogation with the police and talk to them without a lawyer and you don't ask for your lawyer, as a nigga in the streets, you in the wrong. You starting to be in the wrong. Even if you tell on yourself, while everybody else, you got a gang of people on your case. You got nigga people like cameramen and all this shit on your case, and you go in there and tell on yourself, and nigga, you don't give them a chance to fight their case. You being selfish, cause that's going just around the lines as
That's
being
that's cooperation right there. That's
yeah, you get what I'm
cooperation with
saying?
her.
Like
Straight
I
up, ain't
don't
no way
respect it
around that.
personally because that's not how you supposed to move.
Yeah, nah. His case is
you gotta
His,
chop that up. You gotta chop that up with everybody in the case through your lawyer, or if y'all all in separate some dorms or in the tank at court. Like, hey, look, bro, I'm finna tell on myself. You cool? Y'all cool with that?
well,
Like,
that's and that's the
if
same.
you ain't
That's the
taking that
same.
case to cut niggas, if you ain't taking that case to cut niggas loose, then you helping them.
you helping them. That's what
That's the
I'm
thing
saying.
is the with the papers because he sat down with his lawyer to give the proffer. So that was set up by his lawyer. He said he reached out to the lawyer and said he got information. That was all written on his website as a part of the story on his little autobiography or whatever.
Yeah,
But with his case, they said because of the discrepancy between him and his first lawyer, who was being investigated as the plug, because
yeah,
of how much time elapsed, by the time he would have been able to cooperate against his own co-defendants, they had all already been figured out, revealed, and he didn't even have the ability to cooperate after that.
yeah.
So that's in the black and white. That is saying because of the time elapsed, he didn't even have the ability now to cooperate.
So it basically saved him from actually being a rat. He was going in there to do it, then the time lapse, and it's
If
like,
he was gonna do anything that would have negatively affected his homeboys, that opportunity was taken away.
yeah,
It just comes down to
yeah.
the intent. Did you intend on doing anything
I
that
mean,
would have
he was
negatively
trying to
affected your own
figure out
team?
the just that's how everybody who in my mind that's how everybody who tell look at it. They trying to do the slick way to get they self up out of something, and then they end up having to tell the whole shit because you start running your mouth,
And
and
that's why I always wondered why John Doe. Why not the co-defendant that gave John Doe the paperwork? You know what I'm saying? Because if John Doe is willing to speak on it, what's the difference between? And this is the thing. I heard John Doe stand up dude. I didn't
yeah,
hear nothing bad about him. I didn't hear. You know what I'm saying? I heard he was a stand up dude. So it's like I don't got nothing bad to say about bruh. After I did the video, he put me in the category of everyone else that was already supporting Rollo without looking into it, and he went to saying some shit, whatever, whatever. So it's like not even getting into that. But I never heard nothing bad about him, and I wondered who was it that gave him the paperwork, and why weren't they willing to stand on it?
shit, you niggas was probably scared.
Because if Rollo knows all of his co-defendants, if you know if there's fucking 10 of them, if you cool with 9 of them, then you already know the 10th one is the one that did it. So unless there's multiple that turned against him, you know what I'm saying? Why not speak out as the co-defendant?
They say one of his cameraman's finna
Yeah, that's simple
go.
mathematics right
They
there.
say the cameraman know what's going on too. I mean, but like I said, any nigga that's in there trying to wiggle and catch the loopholes and all that, like you not really built for this shit. When you come home, just stay up out of the field. Like I ain't saying that he a rap, but you don't need to be fucking around if you ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, 10 toes to the soil, or just whoop the case how you whoop the case silently. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because what he told me was he just landed at the spot he at, and he waiting on the property to follow up. And when he gets that, he was gonna push the documents. But then once academics had pushed out the one document, and then you had people, 21 Savage commented on it and some other shit. After that, he was like, I don't even see a point in to continue this shit. He already feel like he won in the situation. You know
Yeah,
what
because
I'm saying?
once he pushed that paperwork, he already know it's gonna be some more shit that you know
Well,
what it
well,
is.
because at the same time, if you keep trying, see, this is the double edged sword, right? If somebody says something about me and I say nothing, they say, "Oh, he not defending himself. It must be true." Somebody
Yeah,
says something about me and I defend myself, they say, "Oh, he trying too hard. It must be
it
true."
must be true. Yeah, no,
So
it's a lose lose.
it's
It's
a
a lose
lose lose
lose. It's
You
a
situation. You
damned
know
lose
what
if
I'm
you
lose.
saying?
do and
So
you
it's like,
damned if you don't. That's a
yeah.
fact.
So like in the peace situation, somebody said, "Man, he up 300 M's." If I was up 300 M's, I wouldn't give a fuck about nothing.
And
You
that's
know,
what
so it's like, and if you not in the streets, then you don't have no code to even go by. You know what I mean? Like nobody gonna give a fuck at the end of the day. And I
yeah.
highly doubt any of that shit's gonna
But
affect
but
me.
listen to what I'm trying to tell you. That's old. Like that's old as whatever date is on it. That's
Bro,
old. You get what I'm
everybody
saying?
I
So that's
spoke to from Atlanta knew about it.
yeah. That's why
Everyone.
I'm like a motherfucker. That's
Everyone.
not like you didn't
Listen,
you
I
just
don't reach.
exposed
I'm
that
not.
to the
I'm not
world.
gonna say who, but I don't reached out to stunner relatives.
Yeah, I know them niggas. I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
know.
it's like I spoke and I told them, I was like, you don't gotta put face on nothing. I'll cover the video because y'all obviously in the city and what's
Yeah.
understood don't need to be explained. Ain't trying to put nobody in no situation. But everybody I spoke to, they all knew it, bro. It was never a secret. So I don't know how Wack didn't know it if everyone else knows it and saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Whack is that dude friend through some industry shit, man. Whack probably ain't don't got no. He probably trying to gain some cookie points for a feature right now, man. Whack is an actor,
Man, I
man.
don't know. All I know is Wack got mad at me when I started talking about 6ix9ine. I just thought that whole situation was
That's
crazy as well.
weird. That's weird. But I ain't gonna even. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let y'all get to it together. You know what I'm saying? He already know it's on the table with me. I ain't even. That's why I was like, he see me in this motherfucker. I just was go cool. I had a couple questions, but I'm
Hmm.
out of here. I ain't gonna hog the mic. What you got?
Salute, Bert.
Nah, man. Shout out everybody pulling up, man. Appreciate you, 1090. Like I said, man, you know where we at, hip hop trends, but we got hip hop friends, man. You feel me? Hey, let motherfuckers know where to catch you at 1090. You know what I'm saying? What you got cracking?
Yeah, y'all follow me on the YouTube channel, End the Sentence. Y'all hit me on IG, 1090_Jake.
Hey, yeah, hey, can I get that hip hop trends drop?
I don't even know what that is, gang. This is my first time in here.
Hip hop trends, man. Just say, man, you shout out hip hop trends, man.
Oh
You in
yeah,
hip hop.
shout out, man. I'm rocking with Hip Hop Trends, man. I appreciate you letting me jump up here, bro.
No, it's all love. We definitely got to chop it up, brother. I'll connect with you through Remo. You feel me?
Nah, for
And we'll
sure.
we'll get some holler. But yeah, man, shout out Remo for the play, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you coming breaking down this
Much
paperwork,
love.
chopping it up. Yeah, Remo, what up?
What up, gang? What up, Jake?
Good, bro.
Remo and this motherfucker, man. Appreciate that, brother. You know what I'm saying?
All love,
Hey,
all love.
man, my nigga call on my answer. You already know. We're gonna get it done, man. We was trying to hopefully create a healthy conversation or a healthy debate between WAC and 1090, but unfortunately it's not going that way. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all get to talk in the future, brother. Something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Air that shit out.
what's up? We'll see what's up. I mean, that really came from his end, so that's on him.
Yeah, because you say you ain't never had no interactions with him before this, right? So
Man, we ain't never had no interaction, bro. It's just like respectfully, I ain't finna do all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a point in that. That's what I told Remo. Like, I ain't finna scream and spit all over my phone. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I came with the paperwork. I came with the way to get the paperwork. I don't think he wanted to see the paperwork on his homeboy. So,
so
select a
so, how,
partner.
so okay, I'm gonna end it with this, but I mean, you consider yourself a street guy, right? A street dude.
I mean, I got street ties. I'm not trying to say too much against myself that'll be used against myself. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I
but no,
come
I'm
from
just
that
saying
background.
because I mean, what about the people that don't give a fuck that's under him that he's taking care of? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like he
Nah,
hang around.
that's cool. I'm not hating on P's situation.
Yeah, but
I
they
just
might
want
take it
to.
as that, homie.
I'm
That's
just,
what I'm
I'm
trying to
just,
tell you.
I'm just surprised that Whack, who hasn't spared people for their
He back.
paperwork, is avoiding this situation. That's all that surprised me. Cause I've seen the comparisons between me and him. They say he don't like his own people. They say I'm tearing down a community I'm not a part of. It goes each way when you put paperwork out on people that people like. I'm just surprised because I've cut people off behind this shit. You know, I'm just
Mm.
surprised on the route that he decided to take.
So you saying Whack taking pics pretty much?
I mean, that's what it seems like he's doing. He didn't even want to hear the paperwork. I don't know what he was reading the other night, but he didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to go over it. He was talking some shit about with me. I said, all right, well, where's the paperwork on that? Because somebody made a phone call. The police department said it don't even exist. The dude that put it out originally deleted his video.
Nah, that's real. We can't be
But
cherry picking rats.
people be looking for the truth with their eyes closed. So, with that, I'm gonna jump up out of here. I appreciate y'all having me on.
And shout out
Salute,
right on,
1090
salute,
Jake,
Jake.
man.
man.
Salute.
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, y'all know what's happening, man. Shout out Remo on this thing, man. Y'all know what's happening, man. The hottest topics in these internet streets. Y'all see what's going on, man. Hip hop trends. We got hip hop friends. Make sure y'all follow us on IG, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. You understand me? But yeah, man, y'all see what's going on, man. How y'all feel about it, man? I mean, shit. We brought them to the table, man. Those who didn't speak up. That's on you. It was your time to shine, man. We put Kiko up here from Folks Alert. This nigga got all the problems in the world with 1090 and didn't
Hey,
say one
I'm
word.
gonna I'm gonna say something when I get a chance. Don't worry, guys.
That's exactly what he said. Like,
Well, I gotta go
so
back to
yeah.
bed, but I appreciate y'all letting me pull up and
Shout out Mickey
ask
True. You
my
better follow
question.
back and join the house, Mickey True,
That's
because you
for
be talking
shit,
that
Got
though.
shit,
you.
You
man.
doing your due, Mickey.
You
Salute to
understand me?
you.
We gonna bring you back up in here, man. Bring it all the way down.
Appreciate y'all.
For sure. But yeah, man, y'all see what's going on, man. Shout out everybody. Lupe in this motherfucker. I see you, man. Everybody on stage. Rich Gannon with the cannon, what it do? Lane in this thing,
What's up,
Nisi
my
Pie.
nigga?
What's happening? What's happening?
I'm just listening.
Hell yeah, man. He came to the politic party. Niggas was politicking in this motherfucker, boy.
I heard, nigga. You only gonna speak on it, you nigga. The business that paid you, so it was a listening party, nigga.
You
Nigga,
hear me? You hear me? You
nigga.
hear me?
I mind the business that mind me, nigga, and
Mm.
paid me. So nigga gonna keep on going in circles with that other dude.
For this ignorant and
And
stupid
circles was
asshole.
back, Rich.
That
And circles
part.
was back.
Man, nigga just gonna keep on going in circles, bro.
Hmm.
Nah, man, y'all see what's going on, man. Live and direct.